Remember during it was the 20th anniversary in 2007, that Megaman.exe, the Battle Network version, was like the face of the Mega Man franchise that year. So I already beat it with X, so fuck you, I'm just doing rookie mode, just because it'll be easier. I have to fucking impress you.
I think you do.
Don't tell me what to do!
Well,
you know what?
Nah. Progressing?
What?
Are you having trouble progressing?
No. I just don't want to deal with that fucking Sigma final boss fight again.
I'm just...
So then I was like, nah, I'll turn it on once I get to the Sigma final boss fight. That's what I'll do.
Resident Evil.
Yes. Once I get to the Sigma final boss fight, as it is known. So here's something funny. All of the trophies for like beating the games in this collection are like, it's finally over. Okay, this time it's really over. Okay, but now this time actually it's over. And it's just the same joke like 5 times in a row, and it's really funny. Defeat Sigma. Defeat Sigma again. Defeat Sigma for the 3rd time. Once more. So we're doing 0 now. Hold on, let me... Every time you start up any of these games, you gotta rebind the fucking dash button. I wish it would just remember. It never does. So this time, we're doing 0. And oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. So this is the point where it starts being like, okay, so Zero's the main character now of the series. We're gonna put all the money into the Zero cutscenes. And it's gonna be really hard to be quiet.
-1.
It's gonna be really hard to be quiet because there's no cutscenes. In fact, I might even turn it up a little bit. But we're in for some fucking gold. I hope you're ready for some prime PlayStation 1 era Capcom voice acting.
I already know what to expect.
I know you do. Everyone knows.
Who are you? My masterpiece. But who are you? After him, he is my nemesis. Our rivalry is what gives me motivation in life. Now go. Destroy him. That's an order. But wait!
Oh, okay. This has been great so far.
Yes. Just you wait.
Emergency, all Maverick hunters on call should assemble.
Who is that guy?
What?
Same dream. Again.
So, apparently Zero was sleeping in that, which puts a little bit of a damper on, like, my personal thing, where I've always been like... Okay.
His penis.
Yeah, obviously. So, it's the so here's what's weird. They're... Okay, I'm on the way. Here's what's weird, is it's the exact same fucking playthrough. I mean, I guess it makes sense because, again, this is Prime. So we're playing a Zero now. There's too much to talk about. I'll just take it one at a time, I guess.
Kill the shooty testicles.
Oh shit. I'll do it one at a time. So, we just saw in that cutscene, Zero was sleeps and had a dream about some mysterious scientist in shadow. Who could it be? I wonder who would it? It's Dr. Wily.
It's Wario.
But, what's more about that to me is the fact that he was, like, just in some weird little, like, robot sleep pod, or fucking whatever. And he was sleeping in the arm, which always kind of puts a damper on my thing, which is... I touched on it, I remember, because I'm starting to upload the videos now.
There's a regular person inside.
Yeah, I was like... Don't you think it's just armor?
Yeah.
like, they could just take it off and be like normal civilian-looking people underneath the armor. Yes? No? Maybe? Apparently not, because they sleep in it.
So.
But, like, Rock could take off his blue outfit and just be a normal kid, and you wouldn't even notice. We've seen art of that. Why would Light make a new robot, X, without the ability to do something that fucking Rock could do? And also, we've seen what... I'm getting ahead of myself a little bit, but I'm just planting the seeds right now, which is... I've always figured that it's just armor. It's not their body. It's just something they're wearing. Okay, so here's Akuma, once again. So when we fight him, it's gonna be just straight up a Street Fighter fight, because we're two melee users. This doesn't look good, Zero. Yeah, you didn't answer my question. Why are you here? Shut up. There was a Maverick. What what?
Exclamation point?
What? What? What Maverick, by the way? Oh, you know, the one... bye! Totally smooth fucking Dragoon. Was this part of the plan? Did they know that Zero and or X would show up? We have to do something. Nah. Bye. I need to go. My home planet needs me. It will be disastrous. Oh well. That's that, I guess. The carnage. It's exciting. I mean bad. Wait, god damn it. Those Mavericks. Oh man. All these dead humans and probably Reploids. That sure is unfortunate. I'm sure the sleeping man in my dreams will be very sad to hear about this destruction that has been wrought. So we're playing as Zero. Zero has the little sword. So in Mega Man X3, Zero was basically just, like, an upgraded X. Like, he was better than normal X, but not as good as fully armored up X. And starting with this game, Zero is completely his own character. He's completely based around the Z-Saber. He has a Buster. Actually, no, in this game he even doesn't. I thought he did. No, it's 5. In 5 he has the Buster, but in this game he doesn't even have the Buster anymore. So he doesn't even have projectile weapons at all. He's all sword. So when you play Zero, you're like, okay, I can do this 3-hit strike, or I can do a jump, and it's really fast. But here's how you're actually going to be playing Zero for the entire game. This is the whole game. This is it. Are you ready to play Devil May Cry 2 and just hold down the square button and get to the end? That's it. That's the whole game. You know why? Because when you do the 3-hit combo, or like when you shoot a boss with the X-Buster or any weapon, they get invincibility frames. And you can't damage them until they finish blinking all over the fucking place. So the 3rd hit of this combo activates the invincibility frames like the X-Buster does. These first 2 hits do not activate any invincibility frames. So what you can do by doing this is just spam an enemy with the first 2 hits where they do not ever trigger invincibility and just shave off their entire fucking health bar. And it's fucking glorious. Ooh, Jesus. That was scary. I don't know if the first boss is going to be a good example to use that on. Can I go down here or do I die? I can go down here.
And then you die.
Oh shit. You're not wrong. Oh, it's fine. Oh, that was an extra life. Oh shit! It's Iris! Iris! Remember, everyone? Remember, audience? Remember this beloved character of the X franchise? Everyone? Remember Iris? She's been here the whole time! That's my other sidekick, Moosey. Yep, been here the whole time. Zero, did you come to save me? No.
No.
I didn't know you were here. How could I have come to save you? I was surprised that you were here.
It's incidental.
Stay here, Eris. I'll handle it. He's really loud for us.
She has
I don't
got
know.
lips like your sofa.
I have to defeat him. I mean, he's like a weird dragon. I don't think he, like, was built with a gender in mind, but whatever.
No, you'd be surprised.
Yeah. I want to believe it's just armor that they can take on and put off. You know why I believe that? Because I think the boobs are built in.
Built-in boobs.
I think the boobs...
He's got some bibs.
He's got, like, a boob window on the breastplate, and the green boobs just poke out.
When you're sucking on the tit, I got you by the motherboard.
Because, you know, like, certain people...
You
the
brush-
whole
if you
titty,
brush
me.
Past, if you brush past what I say one more fucking time, I swear to fucking God,
No,
fucking
he's
idiot.
not a good. He's not a good boss to show it off with. Yeah, like there's those people who are like, oh, boob armor, but it's like, I bet if you just like shoved your fucking tits inside of a flat, like, fucking plate mail, it would probably fucking hurt after a while.
Yeah,
so Zero was
we
just like,
would-
fuck it, cut a hole, let him free ball, free ball
We
the
would all
boobs.
experience titty compression pain.
Look,
All of us.
Tifa knows that pain very acutely in the FF7 remake. Zero.
Oh yes, with her corset.
Yes. Zero, long time no see. Yes, it has been so long, new character who is being introduced in this
Been
game.
so long that it's like we've never even met.
What is with your chin?
You don't want to mess around with God, because God can turn your chin into an ass.
I only hope she's okay. She's fine, I just rescued her. I mean, she was here, and I
She
killed
had
the
to-
guy who
Yeah.
did the thing.
She's still in there.
Thanks, Zero, I owe you one. No problem, bro. Also, are you a war criminal? I mean, today?
You gotta give me a fucking window of time here. When?
What are you talking about? Completely reasonable fucking reaction.
Reaction.
You weren't involved. They suspect you become a... Who? Who suspects that?
Humans built a floating city over a different city.
Over a city, and then act surprised when the floating city crashes into the city.
And kills two cities.
2 cities worth of people.
A tale of 2 cities.
Disarm and come with me to HQ. The HQ, Zero. You fucking scrub.
Go to school.
I'm afraid I can't. Soldiers never drop their weapons. A ranger must never lose his weapon. I won't do it, not even for you, Zero, the guy fucking my sister. Then they'll think you're a maverick. Fucking whatever, dude. Prefers war over dishonor and shame. I mean, that's fucked up a little bit,
A
but
little bit.
I don't think you should prefer war.
No matter what.
I guess his point is like, nah, we don't want to be dishonored and shamed, but it's still like, you still said the words, we prefer war. Not a good look.
No.
So,
That might be quoted.
Zero's story, I think, is a lot more, like, accurate. Again, you have this weird thing where it's 1990s era Capcom, and they're like, oh, you can pick the male protagonist or the female protagonist, and they have 2 concurrent, similar but divergent storylines, and no one told them that Zero's not a female. They were confused by the long hair and the green boobs, as was I as a child.
Very confused.
Yes, so they thought, oh, just do the Resident Evil... I feel like we keep coming back to a trend, which is just do the Resident Evil thing.
Yes.
Of like, Leon A and Claire A, Leon B and Claire B. That's what this is. It's XA and 0A. There's no B scenario, so you just
Bed
kind of have to,
breakfast.
like, mind compress it and pretend that both of the storylines happened at the same time, even though they ignore each other. They may decide the entire Repla Force is a group of Mavericks. Totally justifiable response. I don't know about you. Totally a reasonable thing to do to, up until this moment, law-abiding protective military force of subservient robots. Turn around and say they're Mavericks just because they decide to stop being subservient.
They're Marviks.
Okay, this is the cutscene I was thinking of.
Brave soldiers of Repliforce, we have all been wrongfully judged as mavericks by the humans. We
That's
cannot
the colonel's
suffer
voice?
this indignity and live in disgrace.
That's general.
We will
That's the
build
general's
our own
voice.
nation of Reploids. But Remember, this is neither about insurrection nor rebellion against our human creators. This is about our liberty and security. We must battle for our own individual rights and our own survival. Together we will build our nation, a sanctuary for all Reploids, our own utopia. Let us forge onward towards a new golden era for the Repliforce.
Jesus!
I too share the general sentiment. Take heed, we have no other choice.
What is that accent?
Let us fight valiantly, with courage and pride. Without fear, for we are the Repliforce.
Oh wait, I'll go up.
Powerful
You'll find Dr. Wawa.
history!
Hee hee hee.
The general has fired.
Canonically, that is Sigma's laugh. Hee hee hee.
We all saw. You saw.
You were there.
Watching closely from here on out.
See, hee hee hee. He's doing it. So, like, that cutscene's really important for the whole dynamic of, hey, isn't it really fucked up how we're just gonna go kill the entire Repliforce for kind of no reason? It's kind of no reason.
Kind of.
They went, no, we're not gonna come in for police questioning. Am I being detained? And they're like, okay, well, you're all Mavericks now. And they're like, no, we're good, actually. He said, like, we're not, like, pissed. We're not mad. Humans created us. That's super cool. We're just gonna go over here in space.
In space.
And not get murdered for no reason. And Zero's like, I really want to murder you guys, though.
I'm gonna end this man's whole career.
My brother Colonel started the coup.
The coup.
I know. Please don't fight against him. Don't tell me what to do. Whoa, jeez, look at that. Her eyeball was animated as part of that. This must be some kind of mistake. Yeah. I don't care, though. As a hunter and stuff. Yeah, so that's why it's like people who are like, well, Repliforce brought on themselves. It's like, fuck you, they didn't do shit. Yeah. Fucking anti-Repliforce propaganda. Anyway, so it's literally the exact same game, but Zero this time. So I'm just gonna kind of chug a little bit here. Just hard dish. And he doesn't have... he doesn't have, like, the, X, upgrade capsules like X does, because that's for X. So, there's less that Zero is gonna have to worry about collecting. And also, the weapon weaknesses doesn't really matter with Zero, because we're just gonna... the entire game. So instead, what's gonna be worth talking about is the fact that this is the game that's about... like, Zero's the main fucking character in this game, pretty much. They spent all the cutscene budget on making cutscenes for Zero. Like, what was the opening cutscene for X? It didn't even have fucking X in it. It was like Sigma talking to the Colonel. If you go in here, the capsule's not even here. So whatever. The opening cutscene for Zero was like, hey guys, Zero was made by fucking Wily. And it's like, what?
The audience goes, huh?
And it goes like, what? Like, the only implication of that... Stop hitting. We had up till this point was Sigma was, if you got, like, the rebuild Zero ending in Megaman X2, Sigma's like, wait, I talked to an old man and he told me about you, Zero. And Zero's like, fucking whatever, bitch. Bitch. That's exact verbatim the dialogue that was exchanged. So aside from that, and certain idiots being like, Sturgis is Wily, which is so fucking dumb. You don't think if fucking Sturgis was Wily, they'd have done something with that?
Dracula was Wily all along.
We're not, like, yeah, the main villain of the previous series of Mega Man. He's just gonna be a one-off fucking mini-boss in this game that no attention is brought to whatsoever, and then never mention Sturgis again. But do mention Dr. Wily. They do mention Dr. Wily, but not Sturgis. Clearly that means Sturgis is Dr. Wily. Fucking idiots. Anyway,
idiots.
so you had that opening, and it's like, go, destroy, he's been my rival. And it's like, it's actually kind of weird that Wily is like, fuck Mega Man X, because Dr. Light made him. But his line is, our rivalry is what gives me purpose in life. It's like, you don't have a rivalry with fucking Mega Man X, he didn't do shit. And it's like, this is the reason stupid people think that X and Rock are the same person. Stupid shit like that. Even though he's clearly just talking about light. You know, it's almost, like, weird, like, Wily seems to be implying that, like, he just sees Mega Man, and to a lesser extent, X. Although, we're never gonna find out anything about that point in the timeline. About whether or not anyone knew that Light was making X or not.
He made X with your mom. That.
X gonna give it to you.
Ooh.
X gonna give it to your
Just
mom!
Big and thick. You ever shop at the Big and Thick store?
The Big and Smalls.
Tolls racing with Smalls.
Tolls racing against Smalls. Zero picks up X. Just starts carrying him. No, Zero!
Yeah.
Give it! Fuck you. Well, we're already at the boss.
Boss
Also,
coffee.
not a great boss to show off the sick tactics against, but still gonna be pretty easy, to be honest with you.
Sick as fuck.
Also, he's a spider.
Spoiler.
It's just... Well, I'll let the dialogue play first. Spider. I've been expecting you. Spider?
What's your name?
Why? I lead a renegade unit now. There's still time.
We trained in the academy together.
I know where my loyalties lie. Yeah. He goes like, yeah.
He's gonna catch flies.
Yeah, can't really do it against him, because he's up there. But it's fine. It almost seems kind of weird for Wily, of all people, to be like, just seeing Mega Man as just like an extension of Light. When you kind of get the impression that Wily cares about, like, robot rights to a degree, even though he's a huge dick.
Huge dick.
Because, like, in Mega Man, although, you know, I'm pulling that from, like, later games. Like, in Mega Man X 9, I wish. In Mega Man 9, he's like, hey, they built you to die. Isn't that kind of fucked? Maybe I can build you so that maybe I can make it so you won't die. And it's like, is he lying, or is that true? Because that's actually kind of fucked up if that's true.
Fucked up if true.
I'm gonna die.
You're a psychic.
That's gonna be really weird depending on how badly I sink this.
It'll look even more impressive.
No.
Yo.
And in Mega Man 11, they show, like, backstory of when Wily was, like, a sexy young man. With blonde hair.
Oh man, you know that means he's got the unit downstairs in the basement.
You know. We all knew. Oh, fucking shit.
In the basement.
Excuse me, good sir. Oh, fucking shit. I got caught by the whips.
That rod of love.
God damn it! I'm doing so poorly for no reason. For no adequately explained reason!
Blood!
I'm getting distracted thinking about young Wily's
penis.
I was gonna say hair, but okay.
Is that what the kids are calling it these days? That mayonnaise-filled love needle?
You're so upsetting.
I officially apologize for that one.
I don't accept your apology!
Nor should you.
In like the flashbacks in Mega Man 11, Wily's like super gung-ho about being like, robots are never gonna be treated with like equal rights if we don't like do this stupid thing, you know, like douchebags are.
DBs.
And there's even a scene where he talks about how, like, as a young little roboticist man, as Wily once was, he was like, I want to make a robot who can be a true hero. So it seems kind of fucked up that he's like, haha, fuck you, Mega Man, you're just, like, I don't even see you as my rival, I just see Dr. Light as my rival, and you're an extension. Oh, these don't do damage to you! Jesus Christ, that changes everything.
Changes the complexion of the whole thing.
I feel like I must have realized that before and just forgot. Makes it so much different. Excuse me, sir. You're pissing me off. Can you just please die already? No! Fuck you! Okay, you're done. Wouldn't it be cool if when you hit the final strike with your sword like that, they split in half, like you cut them in half with your sword? Wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't it be cool if we lived in such a world?
Genesis, I think.
Yes. So, look at that little pose he did. You didn't see it.
I didn't.
It'll happen like 7 more times, don't worry. I learned Rejeki. Rejekaku. SM button on the ground. I don't know what SM means, but okay. Sadomasochism. I don't even care about what the boss order is, to be honest. Who should we do next? Let's do...
Oh, who should we do? Is that a sex
Let's do...
Smoking...
I want to say Pigeon, even though it says Peacock right there. Pigeon Man.
Drugstore cigars, man. Getting fucked up on cocaine.
On
I don't know what I'm
crack
saying.
rock.
I'm just fucking snorting ground up rocks at this point.
Yeah, you didn't sleep that great, so you're very...
I did just have iced coffee.
You're hopped up on iced coffee and memes.
Yes. That just explains me all the time.
Iced coffee and memes.
It's too hot for hot coffee.
That's right.
But I bought a bunch of it.
Japan, S is not better than A. Stop being silly.
Reta Nimogimazu.
So it seems kind of like fucked up and regressive. It almost seems like an example of like how far Wily has fallen to his like own hatred, that he doesn't even see Mega Man as a independent entity. He just sees him as an extension of light,
Yes.
and as like an object of his hatred of light, instead of, you know, as
It's
a robotic
that's romantic.
individual.
If you say it to like your partner or something, I see you as light, an extension of light.
An extension of life, but really fucked up when you say it to the 10-year-old child who kicks your ass routinely
Yes.
at least 11 times in a row.
Yep.
Fuck. There we go. Yeah. 6 skills. 6 skills!
Pay the bills.
Oh, 6 skills! Smoking sexy style. No. God damn it, no! Let me out! No! No! You did this to me specifically!
Did.
No, 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 no. No, no, no. Climb faster! Oh, you goddamn son of a cock. You goddamn son of a cock-a-doodle-doo.
You son of a kayak.
Oh, I'm very upset now that this happened to me.